pretty sick.
I've never played a Metroid game before, so this might be my first introduction to one. I've seen the clips on Twitter.
Game,
yeah.
Like, historically it's a.
Maybe one day I'll get to play it. Good luck to everybody in my house.
When it comes to horror games, my thing is, it's not that I don't. Most horror games, right? What makes horror games scary is that they kind of rip control from you.
Yeah, exactly.
But me being like a fighting game player or just like someone who likes playing these kind of games, like I love having control of my movement. So
yeah.
But
all right, we're getting into game one, iGreg versus Teaser.
And I'm not really familiar with this matchup, but I am interested to see how some of these interactions go.
Yeah. Right now we're starting out with both players shooting their projectiles, charging their projectiles, but Teaser's able to find an opening with the grab and keep iGreg at ledge.
One thing that Robin's able to do that a lot of characters aren't able to do versus Samus is threaten Samus from that mid-range to force her to, kind of put that charge shot away and stuff. So.
Right now, Teaser's ledge trapping is actually just insane. It's very hard for iGreg to find an opening. Ooh. These neutral specials, these grabs at ledge, it's keeping him on his toes.
And iGreg getting a little bit of his own medicine right now with that ledge trapping. So phenomenal for coming out from Teaser.
Yeah. Honestly, right now, Teaser is just taking this game as far as possible. That first opening with the grab, catching iGreg off, is just taking this match all the way in his possession. No openings.
Oh, with the sour spot.
All right, there we go.
iGreg gets a little sign of life here.
Yeah, the first hit since the beginning of the game, bro. He's trying to find a way to ease this up, make this gap close, because right now it's not looking good for him.
And that seems pretty important. The small hit of the Arc Thunder does cancel out the charge shot, so.
Yeah. So he's trying to make sure that he can try to keep the charge shot as small as possible in neutral. But at the same time, he's also trying to force Samus to have to approach, but right now he's not ready for the approach options.
Yeah. Also, Samus is, for a zoner, she's somewhat mobile.
Very mobile, yeah.
And that's going to be something that Robin does struggle with. Robin is good at keeping people locked down, but it's going to be hard to do that versus Samus.
Look at that,
who can
right
also
there.
play that mid-range.
You have to make sure that at ledge with Samus, you have to take your time. You have to read her options as well. It's really hard to react and put yourself on stage perfectly. So yeah, you just have to keep playing it slow. But
no way.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, he was going for it. Oh my God. Teaser's kind of sick, dude.
Oh my God. Teaser is just making sure that he's as dominant as possible in this matchup. You love to see it.
Oh yeah, that forward air, fantastic anti-air. Wow,
and the air guard. This might be the back air he's been looking for. Nope.
Oh no, Teaser just taking it slow.
All right, nice dash attack.
Right now, iGreg just trying to find something here to get something started. Oh,
the
mix up.
the kill, yeah.
Wow.
Samus did get a buff during quarantine where she was able to kill you with her up throw. Very strange thing to give a zoner who has a tether grab.
A kill throw like that.
But it makes her zoning potential really scarier because now you can't shield at higher percents.
Yeah, and it's always hard to deal with her tether grab anyway because as if it wasn't surprisingly fast and long enough, but she can also threaten you into shield with the charge shot and cancel into the grab.
Exactly.
So
it's all mind games.
Yeah.
It's literally all mind games.
See, the thing about Samus, and this is my opinion on why Samus is so threatening, I honestly think a lot of times people sleep on Samus because the level of mix-ups that she has with, just in her neutral, I guess, but also, with the charge shot being able to cancel it and stuff like that, it's very difficult because you kind of sometimes forced to play her game, and then you jump in at her and then she forward airs you, It's solid. Some characters are so strong, they have ways of kind of like invalidating it, right? But Robin's not one of those characters.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Samus is really, really solid. Let's see if iGreg is able to find a new way to get in on Samus. Now, another thing I just realized, a lot of people say FD and Kalos for Samus is good stages, so I'm very curious as to why, they're on FD right now. Maybe iGreg thinks that he can find an advantage on the stage.
Yeah.
But it's a very risky game.
I think it does make the game a little bit more linear for him. He doesn't have to deal with Samus's mobility as much, and he gets to, kind of play more Robin.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, because I feel like with platforms, you're able to move around the map easier, get around Samus's stuff. But for Robin's sake, maybe there's actually a thing that I'm missing out on. that iGreg can show off in this game right now. Right now it's looking a lot more even than the first game. Because the first game was just straight up dominating on the first stock. But these two look like they're able to read each other, even things out, and just try their best to take this first stock.
Yeah. Teaser almost catching iGreg drifting in there. Oh,
That could be the
iGreg
stock
found his
right
moment.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to
Arcfire.
do it. Samus surprisingly heavy, but being floaty, she does die off the top a little bit.
Yeah, and we all know that Arcfire, especially into 11 sword, is a deadly combo.
Yeah, definitely. That 11 sword, no joke, basically smash attacks in the air.
See, right here, iGreg is taking the bombs because that's way less deadly than taking the neutral special or any other kill, right?
I mean, that's the thing. While you try to figure out how to get back on stage versus Samus, she just keeps peppering you with those little bombs.
At least he's finding out the risk and reward, what's better for him to choose instead of taking a lot of guess options.
Oh. And see, that's one of the things that's making this hard. Like, normally that 11 sword gives him a way to kind of have some aerials safe on shield and space well, but Samus just being able to punish from a distance there, even with the tether grab on the line.
Yeah, and being Robin, losing your tools, that doesn't help a lot. Honestly, it does hinder your gameplay. Keeps you having to adjust to your own character, which is honestly a really bad side for this character.
Teaser so oppressive on this ledge.
And that bear comes in clutch, taking the stock, barely taking damage.
What are you supposed to do?
You know, you just got to find your right guesses. You got to
no.
play it slow at ledge. Can't give in to Samus's pressure, or else things like this will start happening where you get snowballed on.
Teaser rolling out of that arc fire pressure, which is really smart. That's what you want to do. You want to roll out of there before it knocks your shield down too low so you don't get shield poked.
And right now you can see that, that was very scary. You can see that there's no place for Greg to land. iGreg has no place to land right now.
Exhaust his jump.
And Teaser is able to just capitalize on that.
Just runs
the ledge
right now
trapping.
for Teaser. iGreg has to make something happen. Oh no.
And I think it's over. No, he's back.
Oh wow, Teaser was ready for it.
And the game, the match ends with the stomp.
Yeah, that just looked really difficult for iGreg. I mean, see, the thing is, Robin didn't really get a chance to play her game.
Yeah.
And Samus just got to play her game. Just basically being a similar archetype of